does that balk that happened earlier come back to haunt Egan Bondi in this sequence. And that will do the trick, as they thought they had the second out of that double play coming. Mariotti hits a drive. That one hit well out towards left center field, but getting underneath this one will be Rennie. Runners tagging from second and third respectively. Mercado scores. Going over to third is Brian Van Duzer. The insurance run comes in, and it's 2-0 Cougars with 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th inning. As he swings at the first pitch, that hits wall to right center field. Going back to the wall, they look up, and this one is gone. Connor Brandon, the first home run of the regional, gives the Cougars a 1-0 lead. Looking for RBI number 48 perhaps, and that may do the trick as this gets out in the left field. Foul coming around third. Runner goes over to third from first, and it is indeed RBI number 48 for Brian Van Duzer, 2-0 Cougars. Grounded out to third, back in the first. As on the first pitch, he hits it as a liner down the third base side. That's going to get into the left field corner, and 2 runs are going to come in to score as it's a 2-run double for now. Play at the plate is in time to get the third runner coming in Tyrell, but not before 2 runs come in to score, courtesy of a double from Brian Van Duzer. As now here comes the 0-2 from the sophomore Nick Smith. Swung on in a ball that is hit out in the right center field. That's going to get down. Calle coming around third. Rodriguez will go to third. Calle scores. RBI single. Matt Fouth. 5-3 Cougars. So a ball and 2 strikes to Mercado, the shortstop, in the leadoff spot for the Cougars. The pitch. Swung on in a fly ball to left field. That should be enough to score the run from third. And kind of hesitating for a moment and then sliding in safely home is Rodriguez. So the sacrifice fly works for Mercado. We then got tied at 6 going into the top of the 7th as Mercado hits a drive onto this one. That's hit wall to left center field. And Jose Mercado with a 2-run bomb to get the Cougars within 1. Van Duzer so far in this regional 2 for 8 with a double. Has brought in 3 runs with his bat, walking once, and is 2 for 2 stealing bases. As on the first pitch, that's a drive to left field. If that stays fair, it is gone. And this one is into the trees and gone. A towering blast for Brian Van Duzer as the Cougars strike first. As the 1-1 runner takes off, is on this hit and run, it's a ball down the left field line, fair. Calle will go to third. Calle will come around. Throw will go cut off. Play to the plate, not in time. An RBI double for Benavidez. 2-1 Cougars. So far for LaRue, he's thrown 40 pitches. Here comes pitch number 41 as this is a ground ball to the shortstop side. Off the glove. 1 run will come in to score for Concordia-Chicago. Here comes a second. 4-1 Cougars. Keegan Tyrell keeping the line moving. As the pitch from LaRue is a towering fly ball to shallow right down the line. 3 players going after it, and a sliding catch made by Roberts. Runner tags from second, and we got a run down, and it's safe. Everybody's safe around the corners. Mercado comes in to score. A big miscue from the Beavers. 5-1 Concordia-Chicago. Justin Rodriguez, the 8-hitter, is on deck. 2-0. As this is slapped out towards left center field. That ball carrying, and this one at the wall, and it is gone. Benavidez, a solo shot, 6-4 Cougars. As on the first pitch, he hits this one towards the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Paz will come around third to score. Over to third is Fouth. It's an RBI double for Keegan Tyrell. For these teams, they'll need to win 3 straight, including this one, to crown themselves as regional champs as Connor Brandon hits an absolute shot, and he knew it right away with the bat flip. 8-4 Concordia-Chicago. So far, myself and CJ have zeros. This one's hit out towards right field, and that one's going to get through a diving Roberts. Mariotti will get over to second. Coming around third is Tyrell. He will score on an RBI double from Brody Mariotti. Walked in the fourth and was out in a force 6-4 to end the fourth as a towering fly ball to center. Runner's tag. Out made by running. Runner coming in from third. And the sacrifice will work as it's 10-4 Concordia-Chicago. Was the only run of that half inning in the top of the sixth. As with two runners on, Brandon hits a shot in the left field, and that's going to get down for a hit. Coming around third is Van Duzer. Play to the plate will not be made. An RBI single for Connor Brandon, RBI number 62. Only came into the striking out 22 batters in 15 appearances this season. As on this offering, Kaye hits this one well. Wind's helping this one, and it's gone! Mateo Kaye, a little wind assist, why not? We're tied at 1. Yellow Jackets unbeaten this weekend. Concordia-Chicago 2-1. They need to take 2 straight to win as the host. As this one, Van Duzer, right center field, that's going to get down. Tyrell coming around third. He will score. RBI single. Brian Van Duzer, 5-2. A 4 spot for Baldwin Wallace in this top half of the third. Concordia-Chicago already with 1 run to counter back. They're looking for more as Brandon is going to do the trick with it as it gets into left center. Mariotti will round second and go to third. Brandon trying to stretch it into a double, and he's caught. Run will count as the score. He tries to get back into first, and he's out. Runner at third and Mariotti. Fly ball to center. That one won't carry enough. Mariotti will tag. Outmade in center. Mariotti's going to score, and the Cougars are within 1. Cougars in this regional championship, 5 for 9 with runners in scoring position. Can Mercado add on to that in this plate appearance? Smacks a high fly ball to left field. That ball is deep, and this one is gone. Jose Mercado gets the Cougars within 1. One-two count with 2 outs, runners on the corners. Van Duzer the runner at first, Tyrell the runner at third. Can the Cougars tie it in the bottom of the fourth or even take the lead? Runner takes off from first, ground ball to the left side. That's going to get into left center, and we are tied at 8. RBI single, Mateo Kaye. Two-one. Swung on a fly ball, hit deep. Did Mercado do it again? Yes, he did. Cougars within 1. 2-run shot, Jose Mercado. 11-10. And this is a Baldwin Wallace team that was the top 15 in the country in hit batters coming into the weekend as Tyrell hits a shot the opposite way. That's going to get down. Benavidez coming around third. He will score an RBI single with 2 outs by Keegan Tyrell. 1-2 count. Runners stay, right center field. This will get down all the way to the wall. Brian Van Duzer has tied it at 13-13. When the pitch is about to be thrown, as we mentioned earlier, you can almost hear a pin drop at the Thunderdome. The 1-1. We will see you Saturday morning. Throw is wide. Rodriguez does it. 14-13 final. The winner will take on Webster in the Super Regional next weekend. As this one on the third base side, ball will stay fair. Throw to first is going to get away. Rodriguez will come in to score. Everyone advances 90 feet, and we're tied at 1. First pitch here for Tyrell is swung off, fly ball to right. Albright giving a chase on it. That's a fair ball to the wall. 1 run will score. RBI double, Keegan Tyrell. 2-1, Concordia-Chicago. Runner comes in late. He's safe. Mercado comes in. Play's not dead. Tyrell advances to third. What a crazy sequence. As 2 runs come in, 3-1 Cougars. Ground ball left side, that's a hit. Bats getting hot, 4-1 Concordia-Chicago. Brian Van Duzer. And they will have batted around now as Kaye makes it 5-1 Cougars. The Thunderdome has been well protected in the last 12 years here at Concordia-Chicago. And there could be more action here in 2019. Ground ball to Van Duzer. Concordia-Chicago, regional champions. One count to Keegan Tyrell, who was 0 for 2 today. The pitch. Bunt laid down third base side again. Beaver's going to throw over to first, and that's going to be a wild throw. That gets away. A run will score. Mercado to third, Tyrell to second, and the Cougars get on the board. Gone to the amazing 42-8 season. Fly ball to center. That's going to get down. Mercado will hustle home. Cougars within 1. RBI, Brian Van Duzer. 3-2. So with runners at the corners and still nobody out, Brody Mariotti with a chance to tie it for Concordia-Chicago. This may do it. Fly ball to deep center. That one is deep at the wall, and camping under the warning track is Aaron Hopp. Run will score. We're tied at 3. Tyrell, a .395 on-base percentage. Second on the team in walks at 27. As this fly ball is going to get to center, this should be enough to get Mercado in. Outmade by Hop, Mercado tags. He'll race on home, 1-1. Has 14 doubles in his sophomore season. As this one is crushed to center, Brody Mariotti, 2-1 Cougars. Fly ball to right field. That will get down. And Mercado, who isn't at 100%, is going to make his way home and get the Cougars within 1. Capacity crowd here at the Thunderdome on this Super Regional Saturday. The 2-2. Fly ball to center. That one's carrying. Wind is helping that one out at the track, and making the catch deep there is Aaron Hopp. Tyrell will tag in and score, and we're tied at 4. With 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th, 2 runners on. Connor Brandon, the batter, swings at this one in the center field. This one will get down. Mariotti to second. Van Duzer had to wait a second, but he'll come in to score. RBI hit, Connor Brandon, 8-5. Swing in the dirt, ball gets away, strike 2, run is going to score, and the Cougars do get a run and now trail by 11 at 17-6.